D2 needs us to evaluate the plan and optimize solution against the client's needs. So we need to evaluate the plan that we did, and we need to also evaluate the implementation of the thing we did. So did we do everything? So quite simply, evaluation doesn't have to be very long, but it's going to be in hindsight. What was good about the plan? So the plan that we did for P3, I believe, what was good about the plan? What do you think was good about the plan? What do others think was good about the plan? So those comments you got from other people, if you had some positive comments, put them in here as well. Perfect. Were there alternatives to the plan? So could you have done anything differently? That's what we need to do there. What could have been improved on the plan? So on the plan itself, what could have been improved? And what was good about the implementation? So this is when we did P4, I believe, when we actually did all the stuff where we created the folder, shared the folder. What was good about that? Were there any alternatives that we could have done? So maybe when we were sharing the folder, we don't share it so that everyone can edit. We share it so that those 5 people can edit. The extra 2 people, the admin people, can edit as well. But then we also share it so that maybe managers in other departments who are doing things can view, but they can't edit, but they can view. I mean, think of things where you could have done it in a different way and what could have been done to improve the implementation. So how could you have changed things to make it better? This next part here where I say in future local system setup, I came up with a few ideas and notes of how this thing could be done better in the future. So when you're evaluating, you look at the good, you look at the bad, and you say what could be done better in the future. Let me put that here at the top actually. So you look at the good, you look at the bad, what could be done better in the future, right? So this is roughly what this section is going to be about. This section here, the in future section, so what could be done better in the future, this is going to be my opinion based on my educated guess. So I'm going to say in the future we have a local system setup, and what that means, a local system setup, is we don't have everything purely on the cloud. The cloud is supposed to work as an extension of what we have, not purely work on the cloud, for a number of reasons. One reason could be the cloud provider could double the price next month, and then what do? We're stuck with them. The cloud provider could say, well, since you're on the cheaper plan, we're going to reduce security for you guys. That could mess you up as well as a company. So I would say have a local system. So have a Windows 10 or Windows 11 machine with Microsoft Word installed, Microsoft Spreadsheets, Microsoft Calendars installed, and you do everything locally. And then the way we improve the system is to have 2 different clouds. So as I mentioned, I would do Google Drive and I would also do OneDrive. Have these as a backup. So there's a specific folder on your computer that you sync to Google Drive, and that same folder you sync it to OneDrive. So whatever changes you make on the local folder, it gets backed up to Google Drive automatically within seconds. Whatever change you make on the local drive or the local device, it gets backed up automatically again to OneDrive. That could be a better way to improve this overall system, so that even if the PCs in the office burn down because the building burned down, it doesn't really matter. We can always log into Google Drive and continue working. We can log into OneDrive and continue working. We can download those files on other PCs and continue working. This is just my opinion. Your teachers might have completely different opinions on this. So evaluate the plan again, is look at the good things that were done in the plan and in the solution. So I'm put good for plan, and then I'm going to put good for solution. Then I'm going to put bad for plan. Then I'm going to put bad for solution. And then what could be done better in the future for plan. And then what could be done better in the future for solution. That's it. This is how I would evaluate. That's how you evaluate something. The good, the bad, how to do it better.